Hello, we live? We're live? Pause that. Hello, everyone. Matthew Watkins back again. This time with another live stream, and it's an anniversary watch-along live stream. YouTube, the legal version as well, from Sean Herbert, who was the owner of the wrestling channel. They co-promoted the show with Alex Shane. You may recognise his name from NGW. I've actually met him at NGW as well. Hey, Alex, if you're watching. Obviously, you know, the FWA as well, which obviously a couple of months prior to this ran a show at the Coventry Skydome. Spent a lot of money but failed to get the financial return needed. Obviously, there was in debt. Saw CM Punk in his last big indie date before going, so far of his career, because obviously he wrestled in WWE. Obviously, he was in development, obviously he was in WWE. And then obviously, and since he's been out of wrestling entirely, obviously since 2014. And Samoa Joe, obviously in WWE as well now. AJ Styles, got the fallen angel Christopher Daniels. I might talk about it during the live stream, but I think I'm a bit short of time. It's 8:37 here in the UK. I'm going to get on with this, shall we? Links in the description. Let's get on with it. Or bag and chips, really. On the Storm.
The Wrestling Channel Super Show. And who's better than the Wonder Kid Johnny Storm? Europe's best, by the way. Here, live and in
it's one of the
tonight, another in the long line.
One of the best UK talents at the moment.
Pete Williams, Chris Sabin. I know a lot of people out here know because Johnny Storm's going to come. He's going to do what he does best. Wonder Kid stuff.
We're all set to go here in
Zaman Darcy.
Our opening contest will be a fatal four-way cruiserweight war featuring Spud, Chris Sabin, Pete Williams, and Johnny Storm. What a match!
I thought John Atkins obviously the host of. It was the host of FWA TV, on the wrestling channel. But by this point, FWA TV.
And welcome to International Showdown, the Wrestling Channel Short Show. My name is Darcy here at ringside, alongside Mike.
What it was basically, it was a show. It's pretty much a showcase of all the wrestling you can watch on the wrestling channel. He's obviously won't broadcast live on the wrestling channel, by the way. Chris Sabin.
Chris Sabin. It's his first appearance in Europe, two-time former TNA X Division champion, the winner of the 2003 Super X Cup. They're just 25 most amazing and dynamic cruiserweights in the world. They're going to collide here momentarily. Here's Sabin making his way to the ring.
You might know him in TNA's Rockstar Spud, or you might know him as the 205 Live General Manager, Great Maverick. Let me know if he still is the GM, 205 Live.
Well, you know, he's in his fourth year as a pro, just 5'4", 126 pounds. Although he looks about 12, he's actually 22, but he's everywhere pretty much in the UK. But this is far away his highest profile match.
He is the one and only. Yeah, imagine. He's Johnny Storm, one of the best. Him, Doug Williams, and Jody Fleisch. Just say, bring you here. Let's see who's on the card. Obviously, Christopher Daniels, you might know him nowadays part of SCU, wrestling. Got phenomenal one AJ Styles. We've got Raven and Gnome. Any naughty kids like myself in England. I'm not talking about that Tilden's game show that I was quite a fan of. There's a lot of kids up and down the country wear. I know me and my brother definitely wear. See, Alex Shane, when he was the show stealer in his wrestling career in British wrestling, we all look up to Doug. They all do. Learned to Drake Maverick, what successful days, Petey Williams there. You got CM Punk, his last big indie date. Because obviously, been out to wrestle for WWE. Make sure, we're live definitely on YouTube. Welcome along if you just joined us. And the International Showdown, Sam and Darcy, and they'll make it hard sell. When they make the hard sell that they're there, but obviously they're not. I think Dean A has said years later in an interview, he said about his show we're all on. Yeah, we are definitely going. Yeah, we are definitely going. Just gonna share some mates.
These two guys going all over the place. Tilted will hit. There's a bit of a roll up. Beautiful move. The young man. So amazing young athlete team. Beginners luck for Spud if you ask me.
So we get links in the description as well if you want to watch this show. I don't know exactly. Unlike the Super Bowl live stream back in January, I'm not sure how far in we are. It will be harder when we get part two. It's 42 discs. I think this goes up to Drake Maverick, but here just Spud. Got Chris Sabin, obviously who's gone to become part of the Motor City Machine Guns and both TNA and the Ring of Honor. Petey Williams, and you got the Wonder Kid Johnny Storm. Then it's a World of Sport guest match, I believe. Steve Gray and Mal Sanders. Then it's basically like a showcase of a lot of the wrestling. And they got guys who wrestled on World of Sport. Obviously, that was on the Wrestling Channel. That was the highest rated program by a country mile.
Slow down the Wonder Kid then with that move. So maybe Petey has found a chink in the arm.
Again, there's one head live on TWC. This was
Petey Williams having none of it and leg dropping, storming to the outside, but Chris Sabin's ready now. Sabin gets caught with it. The shoulder block to the gut. Here comes Williams counters. Sabin through the ropes.
So basically, we're so much off. Well, not many do it now. Everyone does it now. No! It's basically the who's who of talent, obviously, that was on the Wrestling Channel. You've got guys like, but you've got TNA, which was, I assume, Mal Sanders. You got guys from Norway and Japan. Obviously, that was one of the top. So they had a bit of Japanese wrestling on there, but it was kind of niche there. At that point, obviously, got FWA as well. Can't imagine how much this would have cost, though. One of the reasons why the rest. 1, 2, 2, 3. Out of habit, guys. Me up the drink.
You want to be in the ring because the first pinfall wins this thing. So if you're on the tag rope, you can't win the match. You can break up a pin from the others, but you're not going to get your name on the victory sheet. Tremendous. Lastly, from that Irish hook, like Petey Williams now stomping the light out of Spud. And as he said earlier, Dean, Spud is somewhat the weakness, the most least experienced athlete in this matchup, and the smallest and the youngest. If that is not what we're going for, Spud.
We got to the point that after they end up having to get non-wrestling content. primarily MMA, and that was ended up doing better than the wrestling. You think, fast forward to 2020, I think the wrestling content is doing better on the fight away. I think a big chunk of it is wrestling related. I think it's TNA, Impact, which obviously was second to WWE, but you know it's AEW.
Beautiful jump against the curry there by and a neck breaker, nicely executed. Spud with a cover of the leg is hooked too. And no, Johnny targeting Spud. Spud gets caught with a super kick right between the eyes, and that could do it. I tell you now, Spud needs to tag out because otherwise this match will be over in pretty short succession. Just the 2 count for Prince Williams. Williams doing the smart thing. For a young man, only 23 years of age, as you said, Dean, he's put the ring general in there. Nice suplex, and we could see a trifecta here, perhaps.
I'll go question. Next.
We have to predict a long and successful future for this phenomenal athlete. This crowd trying to get behind Spud. As Spud trying to make his way back to his feet, round the elbow to the midsection. A series of forearms and chops. Here he comes up with the midsection by Williams. We could see the Canadian destroyer here.
Whoa! Well, obviously, Peter Williams, the innovator of the Canadian destroyer. What the hell's going on? So, even dangerous than a pile driver.
As I said, if he hits that move, it's over, but he does telegraph it, and he's even got it written on his backside. That's how much he telegraphs the move, and Saban comes in quickly on the offense. Here's the close eyes there by Saban, tag and take to Johnny Storm, who goes up on the ropes. What a killing display by the Wonder Kid.
1, 2, breaks it off.
Again, do you notice how smart Prince Williams is? He immediately got into some trouble. He immediately tagged out. Going to valve the match. Look at this quick success to pitfall.
Gavin's having an applaud there by his crowd here at the Coventry Skydome. Woo! Mamma mia! Holy shit! Holy shit!
And that is the heart. All 4 men, you can bet on that. They're going to feel that one tomorrow. But again, Spud being the smallest of them, look at Spud taking the worst effects from that move. He's rolled to the outside now. Finn's going to the outside too. Now we've got Saban and Williams. I can't believe these two are back on their feet. Saban gets caught with the Inzaguri connect right to the back of the head of Petey Williams. Up he goes. Running forward. Oh my God.
1, 2, 2.
Great kick out because Williams had no one to save.
Also, I want to point out a little bit something. Big news, obviously, of this week with the infamous. I'm not going to say it on air. Not going to say it. But why I'm going to say it is because of what happened. Now, obviously, recently it was announced WWE had to postpone WrestleMania. Whoa! Johnny, 1, 2, 2, 3. I love it, guys. Anyway, yeah, I want to give you my thoughts on that while I'm at it. Personally, fair play this coming Monday, but thanks to the travel ban, I can't. To be honest, I'd rather go with the guarantee that I'm going to be safe. I mean, there's obviously no. I'd rather go, if I'm going away, I'd rather go with the guarantee that I'm going to be coming home in a plane seat under my own power, not in a coffin. 3. Not that. Sean Payton's been tested positive. Because I'm dead. Oh. yeah, how the hell do they do it and they can get up like it's nothing? I mean, it's awful. Again, so I mean, it's awful already. I think it's probably the smart thing to do because if they had go ahead as planned, I honestly was going to cancel my network subscription because I just think like shows how out of touch WWE would have been. They've done. I think they've done the right thing, but they've done the right thing about moving to the performance center, not having it running Tampa. Because well, let's be honest, if it was not, if they weren't going to move it, the city of Tampa were going to, and it just feels awful for everyone, you know, all the indie groups who rely heavily on the income they'd be getting from running events on WrestleMania weekend. This point was the host of FWA TV on the Wrestling Channel. See, Hardcore John Atkins, the ring announcer at this event, was season 1.
How was it? 3,500 people. 4 of the best fighters this world has to offer. Johnny Storm, I'll meet you someday down the line, pal. Petey Williams, Chris Sabin. One day, when I make it to the States, I will no doubt see you again.
Did he?
To match down on the TV. No doubt it will happen many times over.
It's the World of Sport guest match now. Obviously, they couldn't get Big Daddy. He was dead, sadly. You see the pop from the crowd as well. Which obviously, that was the highest rated program on the Wrestling Channel by a country mile. Scarlo, the referee. We'll talk about, yes, WWE is moving WrestleMania to the Performance Center. Fair play to them. You know, they're going to lose a lot of money having to refund people. And they're going to rely heavily on the ad dollars. It will be awkward. The only thing I did tweet about it on Monday night, I said, because I was when a capture, it was just a recapture really. SmackDown, where they have to fill for time, it's just like I feel like how the hell are we going to fill Mania? Enough time for Mania? It's just going to be a recap of Mania's best matches. Like they've done the right thing, kind of by spreading it across 2 nights a little bit as well. But I mean, AEW Dynamite. I watched AEW Dynamite last night. I watched that live. That was brilliant. It would have been better to see it with a live crowd, but and I mean, it would have probably benefited greatly from it being having a live crowd, but obviously because of the obvious at the moment. I think it was a good comp. You could tell there was at least trying to put on something decent. Yes, I have seen that match.
It also swapped the Ken Joyce trophy on a number of occasions in 1994. Ray defeated Sanders for that trophy. In 1988, Sanders won that Ken Joyce trophy himself. So both these guys great credentials coming into this matchup. And there's also
real technical, bare bones, the old school British style.
Mal Saunders has held the European Middleweight Championship 6 times. Steve Grace held the same belt twice, and on both occasions he beat Mal Saunders to win that belt. So they know each other very, very well.
Obviously, you know, yeah, you got these. I see, like some of the legends of wrestling that was wrestled on World of Sport as well. You may not realise, he did. Jushin Thunder Liger wrestled on there. Bret Hart wrestled on World of Sport. Owen Hart wrestled on World of Sport. Obviously, British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith Jr. and obviously the Dynamite Kid. Yeah, it's like all the.
Sanders now stretching the hamstring.
From the for Big Daddy.
In this matchup, they gave like the wrist lock now. Where Suns can find a weak point to Raven.
And well, it's all up in the air at the moment whether I would have actually come on safe. He gets sorted out as soon as possible. Fair play to channel, so everything coming back to normal. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to watch some wrestling. So, right. There's a careful way, guys, tonight. Sadly, guys, I'm not sure exactly how far anything want to catch up with. Match number 2 now, Steve and Mal Sanders. Hopefully, you can hear this well. Supercard Sunday that we used to do. Oh, and I've got Scarlett and I got attacked. I got knocked out there. I got bumped in. On corners.
Very, very familiar with each other. This is going to be one of those situations where in the mistake of a very quick move on the part.
Hey, I have made a video on it. I'll try and get out as soon as possible. The big news, obviously, a big departure. You'll hopefully get that. Shame I couldn't get any of the XFL videos out because obviously the XFL season's been abandoned. But unlike the AAF, I think it will be coming back next year because it's the same route. I'll say this: I've seen some people on social media going on about the XFL having to cancel the rest of its season. Some of them I'm hoping and joking, or some just being idiots and trolls. You know, don't forget they're ending their season early for the same reason the NBA has suspended their season, the NHL's done that. Every sports league on the planet right now is on hold because of what's going on, sadly.
And I think that they shook hands. There's a complete stalemate there. No one could get an advantage, and so what a treat it is for these fans here in Coventry to see this style of wrestling. And they're watching on in fascination to see it.
One of its greatest legacy as well to introduce fans, young fan base to world of sports style. You know, those who grew up on the American stuff will know, like, Brits used to do it really well. The one thing is, I didn't watch much of the wrestling channel when it was around. I did watch a little bit in 06. And though I didn't realise it at the time, how much it introduced. I realised how much it introduced me to the old world of sports style, in particular, TNA, and Ring of Honor. You know, I'm a huge. And I'm watching it even though Bravo made me as well now. I think for that would have been about 2017, maybe 20. Oh, on the referee. There'd have been a public warning in the old world of sport days. If it's just come on. Oh, he's gone. We'll get when the match that's end of round 2. So just at the end of round 2 of match 2. So obviously, this is a world of sports style match by those rounds. Okay, thank you. Thank you for who liked it.
So far, as we said, it's rather than shifting, there was just one fall at stake. One mistake to end it. It only takes 3 seconds to spin a pinfall off. Shoulders off the canvas. The referee Tony Scott right there on top of the situation. This is more of a wear down hold. Now Saunders knows he's not going to get a pinfall out of this.
About 15 years ago, this show, exactly 15 years ago, this show was taking place in Coventry Skydome. Ooh. So what I mean by knockout, for those who might be unaware, basically kind of like boxing. Honestly, personally though, with the rest of the channel, I wish I could watch it more. Like, yeah, I wish I could have watched more of it, and I'm glad that I'm able to watch like classic FWA, some stuff on YouTube. Obviously, there's the Bagpipe Report as well. I mean, like the stuff like something like Impact, I can just get Impact Plus and watch that on a club, get directly, not through Fight. I've got on a club through Fight. That's okay, but if you want the full archive, like you want to go back to Hero of Honor Begins and that, at the moment, I'd recommend getting it directly through Ring of Honor. What? I'm trying to remember who it was in the Two Falls to a Finish documentary who said that, I don't know if it was Robert Brookside, don't quote me, but I think it was Rob Brookside, said, the FWA, because obviously it was an FWA ring, you see here, and it was obviously promoted by Alex Shane, who was obviously in charge of the FWA at the time.
Sanders in some trouble. Trying to negotiate a counter here again, going for the fair hug. But gets his head rammed right into the canvas team. Definitely in a bad position here, Saunders.
Obviously, him and Darcy were going to commentate Irish Wrestling for the show on the Wrestling Channel.
And he finally does. Somehow he escapes.
Just going to get a refill for a drink at the moment, so I'll be right back. I'm going to keep this running. I could pause it, but we're a bit tight for time. We've got curfew of 11 o'clock GMT, so that's 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Mountain, and 4 o'clock Pacific. That's American times, obviously, for those watching in the United States. Obviously, that's midnight continental European time, I believe. And there's an hour time difference to the UK. I'm going to go refill my drink.
Again, it's pressure on the arm with grain going on there, really good pressure on the shoulder joints. So well, it's going to be very difficult for either one to get up in. It's interesting, we call it a sunset flip, that's the name it's universally known as, but in the old British days, that was the plain old double leg Nelson. I think sunset flip sounds a hell of a lot better though. Steve Gray now trying to counter this Chris Marshall, and he does. Nicely done by Gray. Very well done. These two men showing you what type of technical experts they are in the ring as the bell sounds to the end of round 3, and what a contest it's been. The action opening up a little bit more in this time as we take a look at some of the action from earlier on. Oh, definitely, and that was far away the best round of the match so far. Both men begin to get a little bit tired, so the defenses are down. We see some of the near falls from earlier on. These two guys pulling it all the stops. As he said, this is the biggest crowd that they've wrestled in front of in quite some time. So they're definitely letting it all hang out tonight at an international showdown. And a great treat for these fans here in Coventry to see action of this style that they're not usually used to seeing. Round 4 begins with both rounds. And we're ready for more action. And a level tie up. And a shot to the face there by now trying to Sanders. You can feel the action beginning to open up here. Sanders obviously sensing desperation. Now Sanders and Steve Gray now. Dean is in some trouble.
He is the tide's turning now, and Gray's beginning to get hit with heavy underhanded tactics. So now you can see that his feet are either on or near the ropes, or Gray's feet on the ropes now, and he's hitting down while he's down. Sanders beginning to bend the rules a little there, which is, in the context of the match, would be disappointing, because so far it's been a very good sporting contest.
Both men are back to their feet. Sanders holding on with the flag headlock, and an illegal shot there right between the eyes. And the referee right there on top of the situation. Steve Gray is going to have to turn the momentum around here. I said the overturn pretty soon, and another vicious shot there by Sanders.
Well, can you see if that was the flat of the hand, or if it was a punch? It was the flat of the hand, perfectly legal. But the fact that Sanders turned Gray's head away from the ring, that makes me suspicious.
Indeed, and that could be it right there. The double axe handle from the second.
Hey guys, I'm back. It's been a while since I last saw this match, so I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember who. Like at this point, who got the there was a fall. So when a fall was made or submission, that was the end of the round.
Gray's going to want to try and see this round out and then catch his breath and regroup in that minute-long break we have between the rounds.
And there we see some of the underhanded tactics of Sanders choking Steve Gray on the top rope.
I think he's testing the ropes to see if he can tie Gray's arms up on the rope. On the looks of that, again, not a sporting move to do, but Sanders obviously feels that he needs an extra advantage somewhere to gain the win here.
A series of near falls there by Sanders a moment ago. Again with a snapmare takeover off the rope. And a double shot there right to the throat of Steve Gray. And Sanders gets caught.
Move! Get on the ring.
He's getting himself a breather there, but Sanders lands on his feet and is straight back in the ring, albeit not higher than the means he was right.
What body there by Steve Gray? This could be it too.
One.
And he gets it.
Here's the fall. Well, so yeah, Steve Ray did have the fall. Gosh. Welcome aboard. The match just finished. So Steve Gray has just beaten Mal Sanders. Well, the Sport Brush Rules match. Now this one, probably one of the most fun segments. My favourite AEW wrestler. It's really hard. I'd say the Young Bucks, but they're definitely one of my favourite tag team in AEW. Probably Cody. I always go back to watching his performance at Revolution. I think the performance of Downstairs when his entrance, I thought that was really good. I mean, obviously, like people say, the thing was a bit off. I just thought it added something to the match. You know, made it feel like a big deal. Obviously, it's a big deal when the live band is performing to the ring, performing the wrestlers to the ring, which was great. It was great show, absolutely great show, of course. Oh, you're still at So I think it was a column, I believe, in a wrestling publication. in Coventry Skydome, home the Coventry Blaze ice hockey team. And yeah, I saw on Greg the Truth Lambert as well. Forgot to mention he was involved. Commentator, I think he's in charge as well of Preston City Wrestling. He was a commentator for 5 Star Wrestling. The author of Holy Grail, the true story of British wrestling's revival. Obviously, there's some British uprisings. Oh yeah, because DNAS obviously he managed the old school in the FWA, but this time it would have been Birchall. Paul, you might remember as Pirate Paul Birchall in WWE. So it'd be weird seeing Paul Birchall not as a pirate. Yes. Not sure if I should repeat the language, what they're saying. Harry Potter, I think it is. Obviously, as well, Greg Lambert was involved with the family as well. Not sure if it's wrong about the Tanak box that yet. Fair point, probably. Fair point. Obviously, he did bring home the FWA. It was costing them more to make by this point than the income generated.
You're kidding me. I can't believe that this is meant to be a ceremony to make money-based contributions to wrestling, and instead we've got some exchange with lobby.
We'll see.
Here he comes, the show killer. Trying to steal the spotlight from Mick Foley.
We'll see. He's co-promoted this show with the Wrestling Channel. Yeah. But nothing on the level of Mick Foley. Like, don't forget, British wrestling at this point, it wasn't so where it was is now on. Yeah, he was introduced. I mean, that's what the Wrestling Channel was, you know, at the time. Don't forget, you know, the internet hasn't quite blown up like how it is now, you know. And everything wasn't really in touching distance. And the only way you'd hear about these is probably reading about them in magazines, like without the Wrestling Channel or tape trading.
Obviously wanting to spotlight on him tonight, and absolutely nobody else.
fans want to see Foley, and rightfully so. Alex Shaman totally disrespectful comments to these fans.
Ooh! Ooh! Not sure what to say to that. Well, now if I'm being totally honest.
Indeed, one of our main events here tonight, Alex Shane taking on Raven later on tonight.
Mick Foley, Mr. Shane. Mick Foley. An unlicensed version, obviously, Mick Foley's face. Yes. Say that again, Naaman.
And his new trainers. And a special football of the league squad.
The crowd's absolutely loving it.
I don't think he's going to get a chance to speak for a moment while these fans chant his name.
Hopefully, Foley will be able to shut the mouth of Alex Shane here momentarily.
I don't need to remind you to how long on. There's no answer. I believe you are something that belongs to me.
Yes.
Mick Foley being presented with that award by Bill Apter.
Going to be 93 when my baby son was asleep. I called up Bill after 3 in the morning and I said, Bill, could you get Joey a little bit of a cookie monster for me? I don't know if I believe the fans are a little cookie monster. It's an honor to receive the award right here in Coventry, UK.
Yeah. Well, ooh. Ooh. Yes.
Let me get my facts straight. Watchalong, cripple, piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna let you slide and all that because you haven't been telling the truth. 3 months I'll be celebrating my 40th birthday, which does make me old.
One of those.
Just be great. Samoa Joe, you tear this house down.
Yeah.
I had to send to set aside for Chris Sabin, to Petey Williams, to do testify maneuvers.
Yes.
To step aside for AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels. Can you send a copy of this to Kevin Nash? You know, take it over and see what the hell did I just see? And as far as being crippled, yeah, I don't get around too good anymore. You might even say I lost some of my sexual charisma.
Mm.
So in all of the above, I'm going to let you slide out and say, but there is one thing I will not slide. Don't you ever, and I do me.
Ever.
Me off, but I'm in the middle of a big pop. You understand me?
Yeah.
That's something you just don't do. He values and treasures those cheap pops. Yes, you ever. Don't you ever cut me off when I'm in a cheap pop right here in Coventry, UK.
Yes.
Because no, I don't wrestle anymore. I don't get in rings with referees and time bells and have a 1, 2, 3 count. I don't do it anymore. But it doesn't mean that I can't take this face, ball it up, and shove it straight down their mouth.
And just think what he would do next the year after. March 19th, yes.
He's right here in Coventry, UK. Is that number 3? The hardcore legend has got a little bit of ass to kick.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you want to do 2 things for me. Unless you want to do 2 things for me, which is, hey, get the hell out of my ring and please do it now. Only with some stern words for Alex Shane. I'm waiting. It's been a long time to get we can cheer here. Well, the alliance of Lamberton and Shane is rather strange. They're
Goodbye. Na 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 na.
Bringing the show stealer out of the arena. They don't seem too disappointed to see him down, do they?
Goodbye. June.
Showing their respect to the legendary Mick Foley here in Coventry.
Well, the thought is about what, 55 is it? Do the math correctly. 55 this year. Yes! Oh!
Elevation for Mick Foley here in Coventry. Darcy, the hardcore legend in this crowd. Mick Foley!
He will be back later on in the show. So what, it was an insane segment. Alright, that's not over yet. Oh.
I think it's why you had a nice day. I cannot believe I've just seen.
Wait, Foley's back. Hard coach on Atkins there.
After being helped out of the ring. Words indeed. I would not like to me, Alex Shane is not only is he going to face Raven, which will be the test of his career, but he's now got to face some potential interaction and interference from Nick Foley.
So yeah, links in the description if you want to watch the show as well alongside my live stream as well. Got to mention. Well, it's back to wrestling now at the end of disc 1.
Lock it up here at International Showdown momentarily. What a matchup this is going to be.
In his last match, one fall, long before that became a thing. In his last match, on the where he's not under apparently he'd just been signed by WWE. His last big match on the Indies. And still 15 years later, that's still the case. This is his last big Indie day. Yeah, these guys mainly making, I think at this point, was mainly more making names themselves in Ring of Honor. Obviously, CM Punk definitely, and obviously he'd been in TNA, obviously, as I said, arguing himself, but CM Punk definitely was also Samoa Joe. He was definitely in Ring of Honor as well at the time. He also made a name for himself in TNA, obviously, because this side down before TNA, he was going to get wrestlers there. Probably from watching an episode of the weekly magazine show that they have to carry on, they have to get rid of something because it's costing more to make than the income generating. It'll show the bagpipe report. It was Bob Blake Norton. It was on about, they've got to get a booking charge because obviously they're almost starting to be that company. Definitely in terms of American wrestling company, like you wanted the close. I think it was Impact. Obviously, Impact is still on the go, but I think they're not the same. Not like how it was back in 2005, 2006, maybe 2007. I think AEW definitely is number 2. But let's be real, AEW is number 2. And using MLW as well was simple, which was also on the Wrestling Channel, the original MLW on the reboot that seems to be making waves as well. It's getting real. I mean, it's getting really competitive in America. I mean, we've got WWE and AEW, but then it's like the battle. It's more. We know who's number 1. We know who's number 2, and we. Oh no! I mean, really, it's just number 3 now. Who's number 3? Who's number 4? And it's the battle for number 3. No drugs, no alcohol.
I mean, let's face it, if it wasn't for promiscuous sex, people would think it's his life that exists. He's never been to Coventry in the night out.
You, Dean.
Well, I'm going to be going out with Samoa Joe to celebrate victory, with a few Mai Tais, that kind of thing afterwards.
I mean, that's it. DNA has been a face or a heel. Because the thing is, like, I think he was a heel manager. He definitely was when he was managing the old school. I've watched British Uprising 1. Yeah, he was definitely a heel.
He doesn't know what he's missing.
I think to be fair, like, I'm strange, it means I'm better than you. And that's what I remember hearing a lot on the signature for MLW.
These fans all over CM Punk here in Coventry. He's not going to take too kindly to that. Let's face it, when Joe hits you, you know about it. You do not mess with this man.
I think obviously this one aired live on the Wrestling Channel, by the way. I don't think was anything broadcast live on the Wrestling Channel in terms of wrestling and MMA, because like obviously Impact was on like a 5-week delay at one point. Well, and towards the end of its run on the Wrestling Channel, it was obviously a 1-week delay as opposed to a 5-week delay. And you see how good we've got it now. I mean, it's probably good back then, because don't forget, this is something America never had, or didn't have at the time. A dedicated channel, a channel dedicated to wrestling. Just put here, you know. Currently 9:45 British time. Everybody? Hope everyone is having a safe and alright time at the moment. During should not be doing that. Should not be doing that. Don't do that. Don't be doing that. With everything that's going on in the world, I apologise for that. I know I'm absolutely fine. I should be. I don't want to go too crazy. Don't do what Rudy Gobert. No, what was it? Rudy Gobert, I believe it was. The Utah Jazz obviously was taking the Mickey Law, he was taking the pace, and obviously it came back on him. Right.
Joe was not one person that you wanted to pick off, no question about that. He is a mean individual, no shot cutting, no effect at all. But those shot cutting come effect on CM Punk. Check out the kick. It's a really right in the back of the head, what agility. And did you see the look on Joe's face as he was delivering those kicks?
Now, which and says a Bonner in 2003.
Each other anytime. Punk definitely knows what's happening. Definitely knows. As in many other cases, it's going to be the case, I believe, of one mistake is all it's going to take to end this match. It's a beautiful counter out of the side headlock by Samoa Joe moments ago, but CM Punk, to his credit, maintains control with the side headlock. I think Joe's going to go more for the approach of just wearing his opponent down with that hard-hitting offense, especially with that injured right side bullseye, as we've said earlier on Punk there. Headset is now applied by Joe, and when you're trapped in a headset, when a guy decides that Joe has got 3 trunks and legs, it's going to be quite a task to get out of it. But CM Punk,
No way. I think you've come here to escape, haven't you? You've come here to escape. Just forget about everything that's going on in the world at the moment. I'm going to try and do my best to do that, to help you with that.
He has children's legs.
Putting it DNAS.
Nice dodge. Take over by Joe.
Woo! I mean, you're watching these classic matches back, you know. It's only me yet to see like what makes these guys, what made these guys worthy of competing in WWE ring. Don't forget, CM Punk, he was ready to go to WWE, he signed. And you know, just one of his last big indie dates. Obviously, I think he was in it would been Ohio Valley Wrestling or Deep South Wrestling. I'm just going to actually. So. He signed in 2005. Yeah, he was in Ohio Valley Wrestling, obviously, in 2005, obviously, 2006 when he showed up on ECW as one of the new breeds. Of ECW, well, mainly it was just a bunch of guys coming up in developmental, wasn't it?
This is what I mean, the heavy hitting offense of Samoa Joe just wears opponents down, he just grinds them down until there's nothing left and then he can pin them. CM Punk in trouble, there's a cover by Joe. 2 counters only gets, however, again, did not hook the leg that may have cost him there, but CM Punk
Well, after this match, I'm mad. So I'll be right back in there. So just maybe pause it.
How much of an impact, how much of a factor the weight difference is, because especially with those chops, you can really tell the difference in stature between these two men, and that weight, the power behind those chops and punches and kicks and clotheslines is really going to tell, and really going to take an effect on Punk. CM Punk, not to his credit though, trying to fight back. Perhaps his strategy is to outlast the much larger Samoa Joe and come back on him at a later stage of the contest. But if this offense keeps up from Joe, it's going to be over quickly. Here comes CM Punk, he in the corner. Into the side headlock takedown, nicely done. You talking about some...
Oh.
He's talking about some kind of a run wrestling run for those. Let's see if Joe can get it.
1, 2, 2. Sweet! Yeah, I've got the DVD here, obviously. And again, just this, I've had it for a while. Really good DVD if you can get a copy. I'm not sure how many of these are available. Obviously, the dark match. Something sticks on that as well. Recognise his name from NGW Heavyweight Ultra Pain Sticks. Whoa.
On the ground and maybe weight on the shoulders. But again, you have to question.
Just said the ratings win, obviously. AEW won again by a country mile, by over. AEW had 932,000 viewers, while NXT had 542,000. I think that was right, because I think I haven't seen all this last night's NXT yet, but I think AEW did do a better show. Like, they always tried to put a decent show. It would have been better if there was a crowd, but obviously there can't be a crowd at the moment. I think, again, with what's going on with NXT at the moment, the weekly WWE programming, it has me a bit scared for Mania, thinking, how are they going to pull it off? I hope I'm wrong. So, I mean, again, or even outright cancel it. Like, if you postpone, say, to June, what's the guarantee that we're going to be fine? That it's going to be, everything's going to be back to normal, or back to normal enough to where they can run large-scale events again with a full crowd. I know I definitely won't make it there. I thought I would be. I was going to be there, but sadly, because of we've got dealt a little bit of a bad hand now, haven't we? What? Oh, get him out of the ring. Twisted! So not many people do it in America, but you see, a lot of people tend to do that on the Indies even back then.
To see this huge slab of meat fly towards your general direction. That's amazing. I've never seen someone of that size do a move like that. And Joe is setting up a chair in the middle of the floor. And I don't think it's to sit hold down for a chair.
No, it isn't, Dave. Back in a few minutes, guys.
Here we go. Right down there we go.
Well, guys, I'm not going to be right back. I really am. I'm going to hold it for a few minutes. I'm going to hold it to win this match. I'm trying to hold it. I'm going to hold it.
CM Punk may not be denied.
what a chop. Joe with the head of steam. But he gets caught. Oh, DDT. Great one, DDT.
Oh,
Not only though, I can't believe it, the head of Joe. Spike right in the canvas on that grapevine DDT. Wristlock now played into the hammerlock. Nice. Beautiful clothesline takedown there by CM Punk. On the sky up top, moonsault. Yes, and he hits it right across the chest and leg is hooked.
oh,
Not only once again, what else is CM Punk going to have to do to defeat Samoa Joe? Beautiful power slam by Joe. This could be
1,
it.
2.
2.5
Oh. I think it's probably the safest option. I think, like I've just said, you know,
CM Punk hits
and it has got 70,000 people, you know, people coming in from all over the world. Not everyone can just drop everything and head back to Tampa.
See, if he had a brandy beforehand, I'm sure it wouldn't have hurt as much.
But hopefully things will be better next year because I've planned to go again next year to California. First time I've ever been to California. Really will be a shock to the system. I mean, when I went to New York, that was a shock to the system. Really, because I've been used to warm weather when I go to Florida. So when I go to America, it's shelter. Also, when I went to New York, it was a little bit chilly. Tornado DDT was on. Like a, I've been letting it move live, obviously, for a few. I think, well, those of you who are watching it along, hope you've been enjoying it. I'm not sure I haven't given much to the stream, I guess. But I hope you've been enjoying the show. We're very big showing you guys. I haven't been showing you it, but watch along together, aren't we? Obviously, it was not called the Pepsi plunge. It was the anaconda device and the go to sleep, but obviously it's been called something else. WWE. Hurricane. Qualified Hurricane Ryan, yeah. Clothesline. 1, 2. Oh. Yeah, they took his head off with that clothesline.
Not do I. That was a devastating move because Punk had put so much energy into
The thing is, well, they didn't do the. Obviously, they recorded it from a studio. Like Dean Ace even said on the UK fan forum when we were talking about the wrestling channel, like he proper kills it. Like they're obviously not on commentary at ringside. Well, they're coming near our commentary position. Like no, they're not that. Like he made it like he flew to Dublin to record it in the studio with him and Darcy. Which and obviously flew back. I think he flew back that night. And then Scarry. It's good. Oh. How much these two are giving it right now. You know, I can't imagine how much the egg in the show would have cost because like getting all the imports over. Thankfully, obviously, someone would have done multiple shows that weekend. Apparently, it used to be a thing where he was doing multiple promotions. Multiple shows, the promotions would just split the cost of the flight to get a few imports over, which I think that was quite a good thing to save money, didn't it? He was able to get more imports over.
Absolutely, Joe is just totally dead weight. If this could do it, what a physical match this has been. Both these men in precarious
Ooh.
CM Punk on the rope. Is he going for the muscle bust? He is indeed trying to get him up.
So both saying, look,
He's got in position.
he will be like the muscle buster. I think 1, 2, and that's it. I thought Samoa Joe had won this one, and that was correct. I think I remember the person. Yeah. I don't think he has Pepsi backstage. If I remember, he has water. But I mean, I would have a Pepsi. So it's sponsored by Pepsi, by the way, guys. Not sponsored by Pepsi. Code of honor. It's the code of honor. Yeah. Make it feel like, yeah, the big deal, obviously. So that was CM Punk's last big match in a non in a
You know, in life, a lot of times you hit a brick wall. The measure of a man is not how many times he gets knocked down, how many times he gets up. And I live by the mantra that there is no today, there is no yesterday, there is no tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day that I can wake up and train and become the best wrestler that I can become, no matter what I do, no matter how hard I train.
well, CM Punk has been shown up on.
I can't tap you with my anaconda vice in a ring that's 14 by 14 because all you have to do is reach the ropes. But at first you do not succeed. You try, and you try, and you try again. And that's all I can do. So what I'm saying is no matter how bad my neck feels right now after your muscle buster, no matter how many times you lay on top of me and pin me, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to get up. And I'm going to get up until I do exactly what you've done to me for over a year and a half. It's defeat you, conquer you, end you, make you feel exactly how I feel right now. I didn't fly here all the way from Philadelphia to be beaten by you again. And I'm not going to fly all the way home to wrestle you on the United States soil and get defeated one more time. And I don't know when it's going to be, and I don't know where, but you and I are going to meet one more time. We're going to continue to meet one more time until I beat you and prove that straight edge means I am better than you. So get the hell out of here.
with Christopher Daniels. And this is before he would cut a promo with Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio about how Coventry is the worst town I've ever been in. If you just join in, International Showdown, the Wrestling Channel Super Show from the Coventry Skydome, March 9th, exactly. So I think around about it'll finish by now. It didn't air live, obviously, on the Wrestling Channel, but there was a channel that was here in the UK and Ireland. And we just watched the first half. Obviously, if you want to watch video, so if you want to have the show on the big screen, and while having this on your tablet or laptop or whatever, and where we left it, now there was a great match between CM Punk and Samoa Joe, and that was actually his last big match before signing. So anyway, and they said there was this match that obviously it will happen again somewhere down the line. Bloody hell, CM Punk. All you need to do is return to wrestling. Samoa Joe's in WWE now. And all the cards are like, anyway, I think enough said. Let's get back to part 2 now. I think Tony. I thought it was Tiger Mask then, but. And Mo Chatra, who presented the Chatra, I think it was. So he introduced the Japanese wrestling on the Wrestling Channel. I haven't seen the clips. In one of they didn't do commentary. They didn't do English commentary because apparently, because they had obviously their content sent via tape, and apparently, just according to Sean Harvey, said I'm a UK fan from why the matches were shown with Japanese commentary was because it cost more without commentary. Even though, I don't know what was the name of that. I just didn't want to botch the name. But the Joshi promotion on there didn't have any anyway. But they even said about our so not only did it cost more, but it's just all the cost, like the cost of having. Don't get for a long while. It was really difficult to get Japanese wrestling outside Japan, obviously. Wrestling, and I did, like I said earlier in the show, in the video I had the stream I was. I mean, I only really discovered the Wrestling Channel. I started watching it a little bit around about 2006. Doug Williams. Scorpio, not Scorpio Sky either. Yeah, it's definitely not Scorpio Sky. Right? Yeah, he has a fade in WWE, but obviously not definitely. He's in WWE. He don't do the commentary. Oh, it was Harold. Oh, in the Anger Man. So he basically was just an extra, kind of like was involved in as well. It's weird, like some of the stuff on the Wrestling Channel, always on the YouTube channel where I've put the link to the video if you want to watch it. So it's the start. Tiger Emperor. That's not there. Just with the mask, I just think it's Tiger Mask. Let's double check.
And finally, the full-time legend of professional wrestling, a 24-year veteran who's a former
don't think it was no Tiger and Spud. Look, I mean, it looks similar. I don't.
Weighing 255, Mikhail Misawa.
Wrong.
From these fans in attendance. The qualified legend is Mikhail Misawa. Opposing then, firstly, from Kyrgyzstan, weighing 300 pounds, James Hyde.
Don't think it was, no.
2001, James Hyde. What a big match this is for this young man. He's one of the most influential wrestlers of the last decade.
Aye. Doug Williams. Oh no, I'm Scorpio. Yeah, definitely did not wrestle for definitely not Tiger Mask. The whole similar.
Weighing 225 pounds, a former Ring of Honor tour champion, a former FWA heavyweight champion, WCW and WWF. Always gets a good reception, always a good reaction. One of the great high flyers of our generation, and one of the best, most graceful.
Doug Williams definitely one of the best technical, definitely with the old school style.
We may get to see that very much. As all six men prepare for the action, your referee is going to have his hands full of this one. I wouldn't want to be in referee shoes for anything. Well, Stevens, a very experienced official, has been known to give the dubious decision where it's been a match of this.
47 seconds in there. There's only been about 30 out of the start.
I don't think we're going to worry about any funny business here. Doug Williams goes for a handshake. But the circumstances in which Williams and Scorpio won the belts over Agaro and Mizawa, it wasn't the most, let's say, it wasn't the most well-tempered match. And I think there is a lot of bad blood, but such is the respect from the Japanese, that handshake ensues all round. But as I said, I think the Noah team are going to try
I think Max put the cameras in it.
And the
Starting that now, it'll be all smartphones.
team, I guess, is Scorpio's based in Hanover. They're going to focus on that man, Tiger Emperor. As the two of them are the least experienced.
We're back at it now. International Showdown. Quick little pit stop there.
You're talking about a history-making match. This is the first time in
Yes.
over 3 decades that any Japanese wrestler has been here in the UK. A truly historic night here at International Showdown. As Doug Williams and Tiger Emperor lock up in the center
Oh,
ring.
that even that.
That's creating their emotions has been over here. And the two
I was going to say,
links there, James Tynes, Tiger Emperor in the ring.
it was the best dancing. Was it 3 decades? I mean, Jushin Thunder Liger, he obviously was on that World of Sport, watched some of his old matches. He didn't even go under Jushin Thunder Liger, but they'll say Jushin Thunder Liger. Or Jushin Liger. Not even the master, because like, it was proper old school, like, presented it like a legitimate sport.
This young man, just 26 years of age, to be a superstar
Big Rob.
in the junior heavyweight division.
Yeah.
Exchanging offensive maneuver, a series of arm breaks there by both individuals left in this tag team matchup. I don't think Ty was expecting Tiger to be so close to him, because as he nicked up, he sort of took a step back into the ropes in surprise at seeing these men so close to him. But James Ty, just 23 years of age, was a product of the FWA Academy down in Portsmouth on the south coast of England, trained by Mark Sloan and everyone down at the
Mark Sloan, obviously the founder of the FWA.
The same academy has produced
Well, obviously, it was under Alex Shane where it really thrived. Obviously led to its downfall, obviously, you know, where it was definitely, if there was a big promotion in England, it was the FWA. I mean, not quite to the level like how New Japan Pro Wrestling is in Japan, or how WWE has been in America for like 40 years. But, yeah. Well, I think if anything, like, super promotion, like a WWE type promotion, we kind of got that now, haven't we? I just think we've got it now, kind of with NXT UK, although they're all tied down to contracts. It has led to several companies going bust, because, like, you know, how much talent, there's only so.
mentioned earlier, Misawa, a former five-time crown winner in Japan. His first reign actually lasted from August 22nd, 1992 to July 28th of 1994. He won the belt from Stan Manhattan and lost it to Steve Williams. An unbelievable reign. Absolutely. Four reigns out. He had five reigns, four of which lasted over a year. And as you say, the first one lasted 2 years. And not many people get to win the Triple Crown. To win it 5 times is some achievement. This is why the man's considered a legend in Japan. Reverse elbow to the face there by Misawa. Going to work on Scorpio. These two men, no strangers to each other, snapmare takeover. Right into the reverse chin lock, making Scorpio carry all of his weight. Such an ice-cold, emotionless expression on Misawa there. He's just cool as anything, hitting those elbows. And Scorpio, as you said, no slouch himself, former WCW Tag Team Champion with...
Yeah, wash my hands, by the way, during the break. Wash your hands, guys. I'm going to wash your hands.
Scorpio now in some trouble. Another forearm shot right to the face. Misawa, one of the hardest hitters in the business, takes the tag. Yoshinari Ogawa, who's quite experienced himself, made his debut back in 1985.
Yep, 20 years under his belt. And again, another GHC champion has the biggest win of his career. A surprise when he beat Yuna Akiyama in 2002. He held the GHC heavyweight title for 5 months. He's also a former GHC and All Japan Tag Team Champion. Both of those runs on the belts come with Misawa. So him and Misawa know each other. Woo! An advantage here. Williams and Scorpio haven't been teaming up that long, whereas Misawa and Ogawa have been teaming up for years and years.
Scorpio now opening up on Ogawa with those right hands. Tag gets back to his tag team championship partner, Doug Williams, the Anarchist.
Here comes the Anarchist, the man I know very well. In fact, we both debuted on the same show in 1993.
Wow.
I've known Doug Williams ever since day one of his career. As Mo Chapter said, a 2-time former FWA champion, and being one of pure wrestling champion, made a name for himself in the UK on the opposite side.
Obviously, at the moment, I also hope, like I said, all the indie groups who obviously running shows over many weeks can hopefully get some sort of settlement sorted out. I mean, obviously, WrestleCon, the big dispute. Mario didn't believe. They think, well, Mario Hotels thinks that WrestleCon should be paying up damages or something. I'm not wanting to get involved in. I've got 2 more matches on after this, and no filler segment, and we'll probably just call it a night as well after the show. Oh, I'll say a few things to wrap it up as well. We're not doing it yet. We're on for nearly 2 hours, though. We've got a break. Well, just a quick break, though, just there. Grill. But yeah, we can't have thrilling moments every minute, not every second now, can we? With this, it's just me sitting here watching it with you here on my own. Watching rest TWC's International Showdown. Just didn't even come into my mind, really. Obviously, try to keep ones I can choose. I choose to broadcast. Some obviously I'm pretty sure I can't broadcast.
Use the best styles of Japan and Mexico and the old style British stuff and the new style British wrestling. Very much like Dynamite in a generation before, he travelled the world blending the style of a little bit of everything.
I think, Doug Williams is probably one British wrestling legend. Not many have heard of. I say not many have heard of. He never really signed for WWE, did he? He was mainly, he was in TNA, he was in Ring of Honor, he was in Northern Japan.
Yoshinari Ogawa on Doug Williams, working on the left arm and shoulder. And again, Williams taken down to the canvas by Ogawa. The referee right there to check for the position. The shoulders of Williams down the canvas, but not for long as Williams tries to seek the refuge off the ropes, but cannot get there.
Ogawa knows exactly where he is all the times.
Beautiful counter again by Williams into the side headlock.
I'll tell you something, looking over in the corner there, James Tiger's look, it's all overwhelmed by this yet. The interesting to see when he gets back in the action how he fares. But so far, so good for the youngster from Chichester.
And again, a nice counter by Todd Williams out of that predicament that he was put in by Yoshinari Ogawa, Tiger Payne to Tiger Emperor, and to Scorpio on the opposite end.
No, it says I'm on classic, guys.
Scorpio definitely had the upper hand. Let's see if it's remains the same in this exchange.
10:31 here in England.
One, two.
Swing!
All over the world in Europe and in America and in Asia. He actually wrestled in front of the largest recorded crowd ever for a wrestling show, 170,000 in Pyongyang in North Korea. Back in 1995, I believe that was.
What's the rest of them telling them it? It's just the thing is like, oh, you know, the internet was obviously it was around, but it wasn't quite the go-to source. It was kind of like that, but not to the level it is now. You know, well, I think the internet was definitely around, but just nowhere near like how it is now. Definitely in terms of video.
And did you notice how Ty was eager to get in, because I think he feels that he holds an advantage over Tiger Emperor, both in experience and in height and weight.
So
I
Kayla,
don't know if he was eager to get in the ring
wash your hands, guys.
the other two, but he knew immediately that he wants to get in the ring there with Tiger Emperor, but maybe not such a good move because Tiger Emperor is on the offense now.
Nice big heel kick to the gut there a moment ago.
I was streaming, guys. I mean, we've been pretty much. I think more I've seen it's pretty much reliable. Like only twice I've seen it stable, but. I'm sorry about this again.
Absolutely. Did you notice as soon as Tiger Emperor got James Ty into a compromising position, he takes straight out to the most experienced man on the team, Mizawa, who's now got James Ty in a modified camel clutch there.
Indeed, a camel clutch with a chin lock applied.
And Doug Williams sensing the danger and breaks the hold up. And this is, you can definitely see the strategy on the part of the Noah guys that they are trying to single out James Ty as the weak link in the team. He's never teamed up double team moves as well. Look at that. Ty in trouble. We'll see Mizawa and tagging out between the
It's the first time I'll probably come close to watching the full show in one sitting. The two of the times I've watched the show in full.
This will be a display of the ruthless efficiency.
How many who's co-production again? Like Shane also on the FWA. I assume that's why it's using the FWA thing. Like yeah, you've got a TNX division match, you've got an World Title Contenders match, obviously that was the same thing. CM Punk's Samoa Joe match. And yeah, you've got TNX, you've got Ring of Honor, you've got Noah, because I think around that time they were probably the top wrestling in Japan. The world was four. I think a big chunk of the wrestling that was featured on the wrestling channel at this time. Can't imagine how much this would cost. Don't forget, FWA was supposedly in debt at the time as a result of British 2003. It was held in that very building, Coventry Skydome, back in November 2004, a couple of months prior to this. It was in debt because they couldn't, like, how much money they'd spend on production, wage bill, everything. And obviously, didn't have a full bank account, no rich money backer, and massive sponsor. It was just Alex Sheridan said he believed that he was going to fill the building up. Still the biggest arena, obviously, they had up to that point. The front row was the most expensive they had to do. Done like he'd actually put big prices, which was really like his belief was if you got fit. I know just from the documentary too, Paul, to finish, really good documentary. So it's what Greg Lambert said. You know what? Well, for example, like the British Uprising won, he charged £50 a head. And Mark Sloan originally, man, they have to be able to thought, yeah, there's no way people are going to pay that. His belief is, Malik Shinn's belief was, you got faith in your product, you think your product's that good, if you're only charging a $5.
He goes up to those ropes. Drops down with a swan dive head, go right to the shoulder, the leg is
Two.
high flyer earlier on in his career. So bringing up some of that offense, obviously. Certainly got all the stops here tonight.
Certainly he can fly if he wants to. He just generally chooses not to these days. But yeah, he can certainly fly the best of them.
Take a look at that beautiful somersault leg.
1, 2, 2.
And there's the standing move, beautifully done.
2. Whee!
Scorpio, as we mentioned earlier, one of the most devastating aerialists in the business. And now setting up Tiger Emperor for perhaps the finish. Power bomb coming up. One impact there by Scorpio.
They're definitely going for the finish now. There's almost 3 men coming in. Is this going to be the 450 splash?
Perhaps.
450! Gonna make him Gallagher go through. Not got him yet.
Nobody to save him. Tiger Emperor still kicks out. Give him credit. A tremendous display being put on here by Tiger Emperor.
But look at that. Great teamwork by the three European teams there. The 3 guys on the European team, I beg your pardon. You know, they obviously realised that this was a time to try and pick off Tiger Emperor for the full.
So yeah, a lot of it was SW, production equipment, definitely. In terms of the ring, definitely, you got Hadcock, John Atkins, obviously, who was part of the SWA, obviously was part of the host of the weekly show. Don't know if he was the ring announcer at this point yet, I will find out possibly. I'm up to episode 16, it's about back in July 2004, so I've been based on watching classic FWA, the wrestling channel. I'm still on season 1. And 2. Involved. I know I've seen clips of Star FWA season 2, but I haven't seen yet. Obviously, he becomes the host of the show, kind of where John Atkins was in series 1. 1, 2.
I'm surprised that no one's focused on Doug Williams' knees because, you know, if I had a wrestling Doug Williams, I was managing him, that's what I'd tell him to do. Go for the knees. If you cut those knees off, you take away a lot of Williams' offense. You stop him from going to that chaos theory, that awesome roll through German suplex that he uses as a finisher.
Oh, God, what a beautiful DDT. Breaking the head of Williams into the
2.
Williams to his credit kicked out of his own accord.
That was a DDT out of nowhere, Amy.
Check in. And social media as well. We did it, boys. NXT's cancelled. Not yet.
Williams wouldn't be in this predicament now because he's in England. It took time to mark from the fans, and it cost him some time.
And there is that knee drop off the top rope.
The bum scare knee drop indeed. And now tie up top. Great cross body block.
Beautiful crossbody. This could be it. 2.
Wow.
Yoshinari Ogawa, to his credit, kicking out. The Irish whip is reversed. On the second rope, reverse elbow right on the button. This could do it.
Great double block psychology there because Ty could see that Ogawa was waiting for him. So just paused like a footballer pausing before taking a penalty kick almost. And he caught Ogawa on the left who managed to connect with that back elbow. Great thinking from Ty in the biggest match of his career. For him to be in trouble, he manages to tag out to Tiger Emperor. James Ty hit the deck hard from that enziguri. How much take it? Irish whip is reversed.
And bringing a little beautiful counter there by Tiger Emperor into the stack here by James Tiger Emperor.
So just reading there. Someone was saying I'm not going to put names on. Just about someone jokingly said NXT's been cancelled. They haven't yet. You did put they're laughing. They're not. NXT's going nowhere. AEW's definitely going nowhere. Both are going nowhere at the moment. Like, as in, like, they're not, neither are folding. WWE seems like it's an healthy state. And, at the moment, the reason why I think it's obviously with everything that's going on in the world at the moment, it's going to be sadly.
Now, if you've ever done anything to your ear, you'll know two things. Number one, it bleeds like nobody's business. But most importantly, number two, your ears house the body's equilibrium. So if that's not Ty's natural body balance out, that can have a serious effect on him. And look at the punishment Ty's taking here at the mercy of all three of his opponents.
What is that? Oh.
There it is. Tiger Emperor in trouble both
Isn't it? Imagine just looking on social media about something.
This is got to do it. Tiger Emperor in the middle of the ring, too.
Sweet!
The problem there is that all three guys are so busy hitting their moves, they didn't stop.
All of it as well, yeah.
Williams had that move scouted. Let's see that again. Tiger has already gone for that move once, and he just landed straight into his opponent. Tiger Emperor with the elbow in the corner. Another one by Misawa. And now Yoshinari Ogawa. Setting him up, drop toe hold. Followed by the elbow. Right to the elbow back of Williams. And this could be it for the Anarchist. No one hits elbows quite like Misawa. And they're setting up for a big move from Tiger Emperor. Hurricane Rana from the top. The legs up.
1, 2. I haven't got it yet.
I can't believe it. The count interrupted there by James Ty. This match really hotting up now as all six men are pulling out the big guns. We can up their opponents sufficiently.
Here's the Rey Mysterio, but 1, 2. More made famous men to the mainstream audience by Rey Mysterio, that's 619. Oh!
Man, this action has been non-stop. Up goes Tiger Emperor nonetheless. He's going for the Chaos Theory. And he hits it like
Chaos Theory! Got him! Yes. We've been talking. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make this stream something interesting. You know what I mean? I was wondering me here sitting here watching wrestling. Yeah, trying to drive a bit of conversation. Yes, great show of respect. Coming up next is the adherence to the Code of Honor. Watching a bit of how it works, but yeah, definitely. I think now it's more commonplace now. I'm not sure it is, correct me if I'm wrong. But okay. That was before he's on his way out. Right, now remember during Axis Alley when you get
these three men right here were successful against a team consisting of members from Noah. All three men.
That's Nick London.
How are you feeling? Obviously, this must have been a hell of an experience for you. You know what? Tonight, I got a chance to have the ring with three legends of Japanese wrestling. I must say, it was pretty good to see them tonight.
Was a concept the FWA.
And obviously, anytime sports there, but what about you? The veteran from the United is going to be Raven.
It's Nick London, yeah.
Take on Alex Shane here tonight live.
Yeah, now remember when we said earlier You see, when Alex Shane instructed Actors Alley, he got a match with Raven. Non-title match, but there are no Mick Foley gets involved. Does that affect the result? Let's find out. I prefer the version obviously Nathan Cruz did, because basically obviously they did a last show stealer standing match with that Alex Shane retirement in 2010. His match with Nathan Cruz in NGW, where it was a last show stealer standing match. Obviously Nathan Cruz won that. He became the show stealer. Using the show stealer obviously NGW. I mean across other promotions he was mainly using professional. From egg to toe, I'm a pro. Yes, it might be. I'm not talking about obviously not talking about the character of James. James McKenzie it was. We're not talking about him, we're talking about the ECW legend. That was Raven. Obviously a non-title match.
Coventry, England. We make our own choices. Sometimes a choice is made for us, and sometimes, like tonight, there is no choice. Welcome to the Terrordome. Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Yes.
Shane would be the age of a rookie, but the mind of a veteran, one would say. Back Raven into the corner. Definitely, Alex Shane's got a great mind for wrestling and a great mind for the wrestling business. But sometimes his ego can get the better of him. And I think tonight could be one of those nights because he has no real need to interfere himself, interject himself in this period in Cesare. It was just a pure ego thing that made him do that. So, other former ECW and WWE superstars, Alex Shane takes off the top turnbuckle and that cannot go well for Raven. But in a Raven's rules match, taking the top turnbuckle back up is just as legal as wrestling. Raven just got his hair introduced right in that metal turnbuckle. Once again, Raven taking head first into the top turnbuckle. And I'm not sure if Raven suspected this type of offense from Alex Shane. Well, if indeed Raven is lacerated, I'm really yet to tell for sure from the camera shots we're getting up here. But it's great move from Shane because, of course, that's going to weaken your opponent right from the get-go. Loss of blood, it's going to lessen your opponent's defenses. Irish foot followed by the lariat in the corner by Alex Shane. Raven in trouble, and indeed he is busted open. You can see the blood flowing from the forehead of this man. He's in some trouble here early on. This could be a big turning point in this matchup already in the favor of Alex Shane. But DDT perhaps, but no. Alex Shane wisely covering. And that's interesting. Did Raven go for the DDT because he's bleeding? Did you try and end it quickly? Raven, but it's another thing entirely to be outside the ring of this man. As I said, he's one of the most innovative and violent
guys, I was rinsing out a glass. Now so. A little bit of Dutch courage. Okay, what are you going to say? What are you going to say? I didn't. I started watching New Japan Pro Wrestling. I enjoy a match going to the crowd. So much so, when I went to WrestleMania, doing show in Hull at Tower Nightclub. Nice. Like, he's supposed to open. See that? Sort of break fast. What are you going to say? I'm going to pull myself out a little not promote anything, guys, but drink responsibly. Well, by the time gets, here we are, the infamous moment. I am going to learn how to pronounce it by reading the text. Reading the text. There we go. Mamma mia! Dolly Parton. Risk taking like that did get them. Look at that. Oh, was risk taking like that did get them. Did cost them your call. Oh, sort of fall a drink on his sleeve. On the ramp, but yeah, there's no rolls. Well, ball. I've got to see how it's shaped up to see those FWA. You know, they did on FWA. Yeah. Bang man out, eh? Yeah. This is what's keeping us on the air at the moment. Well, it's broadcast time, but I think I'm going to keep it till the end of the year. Oh, and I'm happy to do that. His own country and in a ring that he earns.
This match, you've got to say that it's been 90%, 95% Raven on the offense. Indeed, it has. Raven on the reverse, and he's hit on the chair, and that's going to open up that ring even
Steady with
more.
that.
You can see the laceration.
Let me drink that.
The flow was good moments ago, and that's just going to make the situation even worse. Absolutely, that's certainly will make the blood flow a little bit more, open that cuts up more, and weaken Raven more. Super kick by Raven.
Again! You guys hearing this well? Are you hearing the broadcast well? 1, 2, 2, 3! See, if you're watching this on demand, which I assume a lot of you will be, you will obviously you can't. Although I might look at putting iCards where I mentioned like certain things, so it would have to be a one the short. Put the iCard with this side, pop up.
Indeed, the chair, the great equalizer, placed right back into the middle of the ring, and that cannot be good for either one of these men. Once again,
Concussion! Not worth celebrating that. Given what we know about CT and all that.
What's Raven doing now with that chair? Measuring Alex Shea.
Ooh, that Mustang. Oh, what? You can't win the match. You can't win. Oh, you win. Oh, you can't really win it when the referee's not out goal. Ref bum. You just ref bum. Baby, you just need to get him up. Nip, you should just get him up. You should get him up. As Mick Foley just turned up off his sleep. I said he was going to be here. He is. So you get for attacking. Bang bang! When you get for attacking Belazza, the man who shot Mick Foley's wedding video, and the man. Oh, gonna be Mr. Stalker! The man. Mr. Stalker's made the change to Coventry and Alex Shea. DDT! And conveniently the referee's just what? There's no referee, but one Mick Foley's gonna wake him up. 1, 2. Got him. What finish? We're not yet. We've got one more match. It's the TNA X Division Championship match. One is in All Elite Wrestling, and one's playing his trade now in WWE. Foley. Main event time. Hope you're still with us. Hope you've enjoyed International Showdown. I'm not sure if the Watchalong has been great. Just let me know if you think it's good. Obviously, I've tried new things, but I think Mick Foley's going to speak to the crowd here in Coventry. I only want to even pack this as well, but obviously drew a little bit more. Yeah.
Yes, people are throwing socks in the ring.
It's me, it's Diddy. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, one more time. Brill, but don't expect pay-per-view live streams whenever I watch pay-per-views live, especially when I'm doing them with my friends. Here's Nick London, I believe.
NWA TNA X Division champion. The fallen angel Christopher Daniels, and Mr. Daniels, I have to ask, how confident are you going against AJ Styles tonight, considering that you're the man who strictly how confident am I?
Coventry, England.
Well, let me explain it to you then. 12 years I've been in this wrestling business. 3 years I've been in NWA TNA. And all that time, I was struggling and fighting from the bottom. I was fighting for a chance at a single title.
Since day one. That in ROH.
Destination X.
Well, seen Destination X yet, Mr. Daniels? Because we're getting TNA stuff on a 5-week delay at that point.
For 1 minute, after 12 years of working, after 30 years of struggling in NWA, then I'm going to come all the way over to the Wrestling Super Show here in Great Britain and give this belt back to you? You think for a second I'm going to let you put me on my back for a count of 3 and take this gold back so quickly?
I mean, obviously, it was a massive downside to it. But then it did lead to one good thing to come out of it. Obviously, what happened at Lockdown 2005, for example, with Chris Candida. There's actually a clip of it from H-Dog, well, you know, Sean Herbert YouTube channel. The guy who, I believe, was. I'm not going to bother putting their modern music on. One ball. Get ready, flag. Impact really unique if you know the expedition. He's a fading FWA, and obviously, yeah, he was relatively unknown. Because, like, yeah, people would have heard of him, like, seen him in his time, the one match he had in WCW.
Weighing 215 pounds from the city of Angels.
I see you, don't know why. You think anywhere but LA, anywhere but Southern California is the worst town I've ever been in. Well, I've seen it yet, Eamon. Actually, to be fair, by this point when it aired, I'm sure actually aired, we did actually have the, we'll have actually seen it. See if we get a hearty handshake. I don't. I mean, so it didn't quite fill it up. It came a damn sight close. I don't really know off the top of my head what Coventry Skydome's capacity is for wrestling. And obviously, we did slightly short of price off, smaller than his price off, obviously the ring. Shows how much they cover it up, don't they? Oh, they cover it up. So Showdown, leapfrog. We're running just over 3 hours of 3 hours and a stoppage, obviously. And we had a stoppage, and obviously we had a. I think the show runs just over 3 hours altogether. All the blood rushing to the head of Christopher Daniels. Ah, yes. Ooh. Sweet!
On the near side, it's blocked by Daniel, a clothesline takedown. Tremendous impact in that clothesline beam. That's going to slow down Daniel. You can look at his face. Once again, we can hear the crowd here. Chanting for both these tremendous athletes. This is amazing.
Well, this is WWE vs AEW. I mean, I say that it's when both of them were both. It's when we were both in TNA and obviously find the trade, various other promotions like Ring of Honor. I think honestly, International Showdown, I mean, I've only seen this cat a couple of times before. It's a great showcase, isn't it, of all the rest. I think it was a great super card, mate. So you just watch, like, see on the wrestling show, you just watch TNA, or you just watch the World of Sport reboot. You just think about it was a showcase for a lot of the wrestling that was on the wrestling channel. Yeah, like TNA, the Impact Star brand alternative, WWE, British stuff. You had 3PW, which is kind of like ECW, and RWA itself. You know, I don't know what else like. Like NWA Wildside as well. You think with something like NWA, like, you know, that's proper traditional, obviously. Hey, Jay. AJ Styles. You know, bring up what two. Obviously, what made these guys whether you compete in a WWE, watching, seeing guys whether you compete in a WWE, well, in an AEW and WWE ring respectively. AJ Styles. Oh, they need to rely on ex-WWE guys that have AEW doesn't. Maybe getting a foot in the door. I mean, yeah, they've got guys like Jericho, and they've got John Moxley, you know, Dean Ambrose, Sean Spears, Ty Dillinger. Personally, yeah, you've got an old established guy, but then you just think it's great to get for them to get their foot in the door because they'll know Jericho. The time goal is to bring back lapsed fans. Like maybe having CM Punk would have been a great way. If Mike look humble, say Jericho, like he's doing better work than he's done in a long time. Yeah, in WWE with loads of mid card, but that's what I love about it with AEW, where it's just it's kind of like great 20-minute match, job to win, go do the rest. AJ Styles. AJ Styles. AJ Styles. I think Sean Abbott did say that we're looking at making it like their own promotion, but great. It was started by Sean Abbott here. The worst thing about starting a promotion in the UK, the idea of weekly TV and taping once a month, the plan was to use all the best guys and girls in the UK, addition to two US mainstays like Colt Cabana and Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan. Proper production, proper storylines for the regular roster. On board was Mr. Herbert in production, while it was all the regular events would have been Fairfield Halls and Croydon. The salt each month would have been breaking. Obviously, that so it didn't make sense. But after sold out, it's great. The name is Summit Wrestling, I think it's called. Obviously, I think they did put into the Irish with wrestling series on the wrestling channel, both seasons of it, because obviously they do so obviously they do use the obviously he's on there. Like, I assume he wouldn't be uploading content that he didn't own the footage. And like some of that classic wrestling, some of that wrestling obviously was broadcast on TWC back in the day. And wouldn't have there would have been they would only really had license to broadcast that on television in the UK now. It's obviously like the internet won't have go to place for Patrick TV like all it is now. Yes, great showcase of the wrestling that's on the wrestling channel. And it's like, well, hey, I want to see these guys in their own promotion. I want to see this is a great match. I think I like this in TNA. Can't see much. There's too much hassle to worry about. The history lesson on the wrestling child is reading from the format and trying what he said. His mum talking about him, too much hassle to worry about, but he was unemployed with no experience in TV or broadcast. Within 2 years, he convinced a lot of people he knew. It's not as simple as that, but it was.
So they'd be trying to get the centre of the ring. It's that kind of mentality. And now referee laying the count on both men of a 10 count to regain their vertical base. Another impact with clothesline by AJ and another one. Right between the eyes.
$400 an episode. Someone I'm always grateful for, he introduced me to TNA. Even though I really became a fan watching on Bravo, obviously I became a fan of Ring of Honor. I was kind of watching a little bit here and there on 2013 and 2015, 2015, but really became a fan about 2017. Really became a fan. I think. Ooh. 1, 2, 2. Sweet! Going for about 3 hours now. It's Wednesday, March 25th, midnight here in the UK. Glad you're still with us here on the Matthew Watkins YouTube channel. It's the 15th anniversary live stream. Happy 15th anniversary to TWC's International Showdown. You see on the cover there, the DVD. You got Paul and Christian Daniels, phenomenal Wedge Styles. The same Punk and York Bo there, and Alex Shane. One thing is going to do my mind at the moment. Just enjoying this great main event. The third time I've watched this, really. Excuse me. Style Clash now. That's Style Clash. It's definitely not Style Clash, I know. 1, 2, and 6 out. They do have the Irish Wrestling Super Show on the full show. I will leave links in the iCard when I mention the War on the show. If anything, it's FWA. That's the only stuff that's really easy to get. Impact you can watch on TNA, you can just watch on Impact Plus. I mean, you're not going to get the full TWC style, but I just think, well, that's the closest you're really going to get. You always get countless classic World of Sport matches where it's off it's like a VHS or a DVD rip off the World Wrestling Channel rerun. Obviously, that was the highest rated program on that channel by a country mile with the World of Sport rerun. AJ's probably really invested into this match. I saw on that UK fan farm about, I think they said it was like 70 quid, I think. Don't get how much money it's probably costing. Real good matches. I mean, the opening 4 was real good. This match was really good. The Samoa Joe and Spud match was really good. The World of Sport Death match was okay. And it was proper World of Sport style. Like, I think, don't get it's meant to be a showcase for the type of wrestling you see on the wrestling channel. 20 minutes past. Then no time limit. The main event now. Link in the description if you want to watch the show. 1, 2. 1, 2. Then sweet then. And someone come back in time. Right in time travel. Also clash.
Unmerciful, impactful kick there by the challenger. I think he's still trying for it, but Daniels has flipped out. The
Angels wins. 1, 2, go! Are you watching? Are you watching? Are you watching Vince McMahon? Are you watching Vince McMahon? I'm sure that's what they've been chanting nowadays. Stars clash. 1, 2, got him. No, he hasn't. We're not going to get a title change yet outside of TNA. Look at that, the Stars clash.
These two men giving you absolutely everything they have here tonight.
Yes, they are. They're sure as hell doing that.
These are amazing athletes. AJ Styles appears to be busted open there. Well, he knows what it looks like. Perhaps as a result
Yes.
of the Angels' wings. Daniels though countering. Oh my God!
End the show. What a showcase for the wrestling you could have seen on TWC if he was around. No wonder why this show was celebrated by critics. It's a shame as well that it could only break even. Like I think, but it only took. It just shows how much you know, you're really catering to the hardcore wrestling fan who is okay for wrestling in WWE. So I think the casual fan. Yes. Right, and
This caliber, here's the Coventry Skydome with the X Division title. As these two men come together, what's going to happen here? We may not have seen the end of the action here. AJ leaving the ring, that's not too popular with the fans there, Dean. Just for sure.
yeah.
To AJ Styles. You know these two will meet again.
Yes. I'm sure they might count the stamp in TNA.
Maybe not next month.
Yeah, big Ring of Honor as well.
Sometime their hearts will eventually cross. This no doubt one of the hottest feuds ever in wrestling, and we haven't seen the last of it. You can bet AJ Styles is going to want to get his hands on that X Division title sometime down the road. The winner again, and still X Division champion.
What a show.
What an amazing matchup between two amazing athletes and a great ovation for the champion. These two guys obviously have a lot of animosity towards each
I
other.
think, well,
Tremendous respect shown by both men for guys who have viewed it all across America, all across the world. One night of action has been here in Coventry, ladies and gentlemen, at the Coventry Skydome. Christopher Daniels with a successful title event against the phenomenal AJ Styles. And for everyone, here at the Wrestling Channel.
we'd watch the music video. I think I know if the music video continues on here for What match is gone? I still TWC, I don't really see without shit. That is it. That was International Showdown 15 years ago today. It was broadcast. Well, yeah, the music video is being played now. Guess we'll wrap it up during the music video. That was International Showdown. Again, what a show. Thanks for tuning. Thanks for being with the entire live stream. Hope you've enjoyed the show as much as I have. The 3 times I'm hoping to give you what I like about what I didn't like about the Expo sometime soon. I also hope to finally get them pro wrestling reactions out for All Out, Full Gear, Takeover War Games, as well as Takeover Blackpool, UK Takeover Blackpool. I didn't do one for Revolution, sadly. I didn't do one for Worlds Collide. I didn't do one for Rumble, obviously. If you want to know where my Worlds Collide predictions was, I do one about the big news that came out last week about OFC as well. Or Coach Lee Radford. I'm going to edit it up and get it out soon. All I can wish for you guys is safety with everything that's going on right now. I mean, I was meant to be at Mania in 2 weeks' time, but I can't go now. And I'm actually happy that it's gone to the performance, and it's going to be spread out the 2 nights because that's the way around it, I guess. And well, so wait and see if I'm going to be doing stuff for Mania. But either way, if you enjoyed it, drop a like. If you haven't, drop a dislike, no hard feelings. And obviously, those watching on demand, comment below as well. You can, if you're brand new, click that subscribe button. If you like what you see and you want some more, turn on notifications so you know whenever the hell I post next. Sure to tell your friends how much of a great YouTuber I am. As always, to follow me on Twitter at Hawkins_MattUS and Big Matt Arcade18. But as always, whether it's new, good night, everybody. It is about 11:48, it's nearly midnight. I need to get to bed. See you guys. Goodbye. I know I'm doing it in the middle of the music video. I'm going to wait for this to play out, actually. Just recapping the event. I think attention to detail. He's done the outro. I think that's it. That is it. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night. Stay safe. All the best. I'll see you guys soon.